Australia, the land of the people who ride kangaroos to work and school. The land of hardy people who each day battle and are attacked by ferocious drop bears every single day. The land where everybody has this compulsive need come over them to, instead of greet people with hello, this spirit comes over them, and instead of saying hello, they have to say, "G'day, mate." The land where all the men are hot and surf and have blonde hair. Okay, that one is not true. Technically, none of them are true, but especially that last one.
But mate, all I had was me jocks on. I was chasing him up the street, and I'm just like, mate.
Hi, I'm sitting on my phone and it vibrated and my ass just vibrated. So today I'm here to announce the Australian Readathon round 2. That's a 4, but on each hand it's a 2. I promise I'm not drunk. I know it would be really in the spirit of Australia to be drunk for this video, but I'm not. I'm just weird.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. I will not.
Yes, I have been asked by Mel to be a co-host again this year. So this is created by Mel from a book fiend named Mel. And I'm so thankful to be a co-host again. So thank you so much, Mel. And as always, I will link her down below and the other co-hosts, which is Ren and Steph. So linked in the description. So if you don't know what the Australian Readathon is, it's just a fun month-long readathon going from the 1st to whatever the last day of July is. I don't know how many days are in July. Is there 30? Is there 31? Is there 29? I don't know. So same as last year, we do have a little bingo board for you to try and complete. You can double up the same as last year. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. Should probably double check that with Mel. Actually, I should probably just get up the info sheet. So it runs from the 1st to the 31st of July. Should I just cut out that first bit and pretend that I knew that? The main aim of the readathon is to read books written by Australian authors. This readathon is basically to encourage you to read books by Australian authors. I don't believe the book has to take place in Australia, so you could read like a sci-fi or fantasy. There is a Discord, so that'll be linked in the description as well. I know that Discord can be a lot, but I feel like last year it was really good. It was quite chill. We sort of just like had some nice discussions rather than just like constant beeping. I know I said beeping when my phone vibrates because I confirmed it before when I said my ass vibrates, so me saying beep makes it sound like I actually was lying about the vibrating being my phone, and I made it sound like I did a really big fart that vibrated my ass, but I didn't. It was my phone. What am I talking about? Yes, this Discord is pretty chill, so I do recommend you come and join and have a chat with all of us. I think it's a really nice place. I promise that no one will be spamming you. I may spam with Steve Irwin memes and gifs, but no one will complain about that because we love Steve Irwin.
Hello. Oh, little baby. Oh, little baby. Oh, she's cute. Up on my head now. She feels most secure on my head because she can grip hold of the fur, my hair.
And actually, while I think of it, I've linked in the description a bunch of different things that you can check out from Australia. And one of the things I've linked is actually a petition by the Australian Zoo, which is obviously Steve Irwin's zoo. The zoo that Steve Irwin's family own and have owned for generations and all of that lovely emotional stuff. But they have a petition to stop crocodile farming and protect crocodiles, so lots of conservation work for the crocodiles. So if you want to check that out, it will be in the description. I've also got a lot of other petitions, information and resources, a lot to do with our First Nations people. And so yeah, there's lots of things in the description for you to check out. If you're wanting to purchase some books for the readathon, I have linked
Muggaballa Books. We are Australia's oldest independent Indigenous publishing house, and we are right here in Broome. Muggaballa Books, Australia's deadliest storytellers.
So if you want to check that out, that is there. So as I said, there is this bingo board, but you don't actually have to use the bingo board. Mel wanted to make this accessible for everybody to encourage as many people as possible to try and branch out and read some Australian literature. So you can just read Australian books, like books by Australian authors for this readathon, and not care about the prompts and not care about the board. The way to participate is just to read at least one book by an Australian author and you've participated. We also do have a group book, which I probably should get the information for. The group book is When Things Happen Together by Jordan Clayton Lewis. Oh, I actually want to read this. I'm very excited. So yes, you do not actually have to read the group book. It's not mandatory, but it's there if you would like to. And again, we can chat about that in the Discord. But it says here, 2 travelers on the ultimate Australian road trip, 2 numbers that will change their lives forever. Thomas is in need of a change, being an aspiring artist from London. He hopes a working holiday in sunny Australia will be the muse he's been waiting for. But it isn't Australia's vast landscapes that are his source of inspiration. After a string of unromantic dates, Thomas meets Bruce! Oh my god, his name is Bruce! This is the most Australian thing I've ever seen. His name is Bruce. I have an uncle called Bruce. It's probably the most Australian thing about me, but it's also going to make reading this smart really awkward. Bruce is a handsome Irish traveller. Wait, you're telling me there is a man called Bruce in Australia and he's not from Australia? He's from Ireland. Yeah, you broke me. So yeah, I think it's just a fun, rompy road trip book. I really like road trip books where like characters like discover stuff about themselves. I think it's really fun. It's kind of corny and cliche, but I don't know, there's something very relatable and humanizing about reading that experience, because I think we all every now and then just want to get away, you know, and go on our holiday where we find a really handsome guy called Bruce from Ireland. So I really hope you join us for the group book. I'm going to try my best to actually get to it this year, but it looks really fun. And then of course you do have the bingo board.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So I'm going to go through all of the prompts on the bingo board now. So the first one is animal on the cover, so it just needs to have an animal. I do not believe it has to be an Australian animal. It does not say here. I don't know if like fantastical animals count. You can tell I've now hosted my own readathon because I think of all of the weird, bizarre questions people come at me with. I feel like I'm a step ahead now, you know? This is another thing I'm gonna have to confirm with Mel. Then next is LGBTQIA plus rep. Obviously, the group book can count for that, but yes, it just has to have some kind of queer representation. And then your favorite genre. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. One of your favorite genres, read a book within that genre. That is, of course, written by an Australian author. Then the next row, we have First Nations author. So this is a book by a First Nations Australian author. If you do not know, Australia is a colonised country. We do live on stolen land. I really hope that everybody participating does try their best to tick that one off.
We want to be the author of our own destinies.
Then we have free space. Free spaces give me so much anxiety, but yeah, you can do whatever you want with that one, whether it's read another book. I usually try and read another book for that prompt, but you can do whatever you want with it. Then we have a coastal setting, so a book set near the beach. That one's a little tricky. I believe Mel, I'm not sure about Ren and Steph, but I believe Mel is going to be coming out with a recommendation video, so make sure you subscribe to Mel to check that out when it comes out. But yeah, a coastal setting is a little bit difficult. Red on the cover, so it just has to have some red present on the cover. Set in Australia. Will be pretty easy for this one. And a host favorite, which we do have this lovely graphic of our host favorites, so you have to read one of these 3 books to complete that prompt. So just having a look, our group book completes LGBTQIA plus rep. For me, it completes your favorite genre because I love romance, I love smart. You can count it for free space because that can be whatever you want. It might take place at some point at a coastal setting since they are traveling. Possibly after someone has read it, they can probably let us all know. Does it have red on the cover? I don't know. Yes, one of them has red pants. Look at him and his ass coming through for us all. And it's set in Australia, so you can count it for a lot of prompts, which is really good. All info and graphics are available in the Google folder and the Discord, so I'll link the Google folder in this description and the Discord, so you can check both of those out. If you have any questions, ask in the Discord, and one of the hosts or other participants will help. I was about to just be like, I'm not gonna help, but I was like, actually no, that's literally your job. But yeah, I really hope that you will join us. I think it's going to be really fun. Again, I just love supporting my friends, and you know, while Australia is not perfect, there are definitely some things to be thankful for, which also I do have links in the description for links to ways to support Palestine and Ukraine at the moment. I've always got links in the description for a lot of different things that you can check out. That being said, I'm gonna fuck off now. But yeah, I hope to see you in the Discord. I hope to get to chat with you all. I hope you have a great time. And don't get attacked by any drop bears. Do you want to see my cat? She's really cute. Tilly, come show these people an Australian cat. This is actually a species of cat that you can only get in Australia. It's called a drop cat. This drop cat is actually really dangerous. She also really wants me to not hold her right now. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.